The countdown has finished in SRL, and we should get started, and there we go. Quick shout out to Cheaty Face for being my tracker this evening. So, we've got J-Ro and Derp headed for all of it. They're going to head down, they're going to fall down the climb, they're going to go find out what's on the morph pedestal. If you've ever seen any randomizers, this part's going to look very familiar. Let's see, Derp falls in one pit, and J-Ro makes it through pitless. Derp is, I don't know, maybe a half second ahead of J-Ro at this point, not much. So we've got Morph Ball on the Morph pedestal. Is this even randomized? Yes, Derp rocking the Blat Timer today, which, as we all know, gives him a serious advantage, based solely on the fact that he's using the Blat Timer. Alright, Derp gonna head down to first missiles. J-Ro gonna go ahead and head over to find out what's in the ceiling. Derp finds missiles at first missiles. J-Ro finds an E-Tank in the ceiling. Really, is this even randomized? We have, one more. J-Ro finding power bombs there at the right side of Retro Bren. We finally have an actually randomized item. We'll have to see if either of our runners decides to do a Billy Mays check. It could happen. I don't expect it. Not this early, though theoretically your first super missiles can be in Billy Mays in this logic. But J-Ro already skipped it, and Derp also skipping the ceiling, and nobody gonna want to find out what kind of deals Billy Mays has for them today. For the low price of $19.95, they could have found out. Alright, both of our runners gonna check the item to the left of the morph pedestal. It is missiles. J-Ro says no thanks, as Derp goes ahead and picks them up. And J-Ro will be the first one up the elevator. Yeah. This is the Super Metroid Randomizer League Playoff Tournament. And it sounds like we've got an MSU track going, which is always fun. And J-Ro finding more power bombs underneath Mother Brain. With 10 power bombs, I would expect after they check Bomb Chorizo, I think both of our runners will likely make the trip to Gauntlet. Alright, J-Ro doing the right side climb, Derp doing the same. No behemoth climbers today. We'll have to see, do they check last missiles? J-Ro says no. Derp is going to check the dental plan. Probably hoping to find that first set of super missiles. You never want to start things off with a super missile hunt. And Derp does find a pack of super missiles at dental plan. So he's got those. And J-Ro finds the wave beam at Bomb Chorizo. Very nice beam. Means they won't have to do the Wavegate glitch in Big Pink. Gives them easy access to Ranomizer, increases their damage. All in all, just a very good beam. Alright, J-Ro going for the Alcatraz escape, gets it without too much trouble. And Derp heading into BT, gonna pick up his wave beam. J-Ro heading outside to the ship, I expect we will see a save and a quick trip to the Gauntlet. And I expect we'll see very much the same out of Derp. Now, these are pretty tight wall jumps here to get up to Gauntlet. But J-Ro gets it on his second or third try. Very well done. And I expect we'll see a save and a gauntlet check out of Derp as well. So, lots of things can be in the gauntlet here for J-Ro. Pretty much the only things that can't be are Varia and Gravity. In this logic, neither Varia nor Gravity can be in criteria anywhere. Derp also gets his wall jumps up to Gauntlet without much trouble. And J-Ro going to be the first one to spot the Gauntlet item. It is just an E-Tank. Gonna go ahead and pick that up. You never know when hell runs are coming your way, so it's always good to pick up some nice early E-Tanks. And yeah, J-Ro apparently a big fan of using MSU to change his sounds. Nothing wrong with that. Derp gets grabbed by a yapping maw in the ceiling, but that actually helps him out as it holds him above the acid, and he doesn't take nearly as much damage. Alright, so we've got the backside of Gauntlet, and J-Ro does find a pack of super missiles there at the backside of Gauntlet. So he's not going to have to search far and wide for them, which is nice. And J-Ro remembers to check the Terminator. We've had plenty of runners forget to after doing Gauntlet first. Ooh, and finds the speed booster. That's big time. Means they'll be able to do an early waterway check. They can take the speedway towards Bubble Mountain in Norfair. They can do Shine Sparks. I mean, speed booster, just a great item. Ooh, Derp unfortunately may have lost himself that pack of supers over there, though he may be able to wall jump his way up there. Yeah, oh, never mind. He'll be able to get those. Good job by Derp getting back up there to grab those supers. As J-Ro makes his way into Green Brinstar. He's going to try and get the Mach Ball, though he has the Speed Booster, so he could actually do this vanilla. But he gets the Short Hop Mach Ball. First try, no problem. Ooh, and spots the High Jump Boots at Bryn Reserve. Oh, Derp forgot about Terminator, but has remembered before he heads down, which is good. High Jump Boots, my favorite item in the game. I find them the best movement item in the game. And very importantly for this, when you have Speed Booster without High Jump Boots, your jump height is very funky. Your first couple of frames of your run, you actually don't even jump as high as you normally do. But if you get the High Jump Boots, that is negated and you will always jump the same height. So J-Ro going to be very happy to have those High Jump Boots. So thus far we've got a Wave Beam and some movement items. J-Ro going to take a trip down to the Edacoons. As Derp finally making his way into Green Bryn. Right, and at the Edacoons, just an E-Tank at Edacoons E-Tank. But Super Missiles at Edacoons Supers, which only having 10 right now, J-Ro will happily pick up. Most runners always trying to go for at least the 30 Supers, at least until they find Charge Beam. And actually most runners, even if they find Charge Beam, will still try to get that 30 Supers. J-Ro takes a dip into the Edacoons pit, doing the D-boost strat across. Gets across pretty quickly. And gonna do the wall jumps. Oh, barely miscalculates that jump height. So he falls back down, but he'll make it, no problem. And Derp gonna moonfall towards the Edacoons and we have kind of a high five there at the top of the Edacoons pit. I mean, now if you're doing any percent, 30 supers is way too many. But if you're doing a randomizer and you might have to go kill Ridley with nothing but super missiles, it's important. Alright, J-Ro checks the big pink missile, just finds missiles, doesn't want them, and is going to head into the wave gate, has the wave beam, so won't have to do the glitch, and remembers that he has the wave beam. sees the X-ray at Wavegate and decides against it. So no possible microwaving for J-Ro. There also sees the missiles in the middle of Big Pink, but he decides to pick them up. Charge missiles is a super, and J-Ro gonna grab those. And I expect we'll see J-Ro check the charge item and then head straight down to grab the the waterway item. Charge was just a reserve. J-Ro says, no thank you. J-Ro will now make his way towards the waterway. Derp gonna pick up that X-ray. Gonna hope he finds charge and plasma to get that microwave beam going. J-Ro gets the horizontal shine spark into waterway and finds the spring ball. Peepo SB. Everybody loves spring ball. So J-Ro has validated his run with that spring ball. Derp actually picking up the reserve tank, though it looked like he just kind of ran into it before he actually saw what the item was. But he'll also head down, and I'm certain be happy to find that spring ball. J-Ro wants no part of that reserve tank. I like to pick up at least one. Reserve tanks save lives, but then again, Derp crushed me in the race that we had, and he and J-Ro are seated very, very closely in this. So my opinion's not that important. So the spring ball makes it where you can jump while you're in morph ball. And also, you makes it where you can do spring ball jumps, which is a bit of speed tech. That if you jump without spring ball on, morph in midair, while you still have upward momentum, pause and turn your spring ball back on, you can get another jump out of it. It's pretty OP. Yeah. If you get the spring ball and the blat timer, I mean, that's just, whew. Man, I know he looks to be behind right now, but the combination of spring ball and blat, Derp's going to be hard to beat in this one. Oh, and J-Ro finding the plasma beam. Possibly rethinking his thoughts to not grab the X-ray, because then it would be part 2 of the microwave beam for J-Ro. But no X-ray, so no microwave. Alright. Nothing we've done thus far, so yeah. J-Ro had already gone down Red Tower. I expected Derp to do the same, and he does. Nothing they've gotten thus far really points the runners towards wreck ship. And most runners, if at all possible, want to go mode wreck ship. Alright, Derp gonna go and pick up his plasma beam and be very happy about it, I'm sure. Derp only one piece away from the microwave beam. And everybody loves to microwave stuff. There's J-Ro. It's about to head into Kraid. Let's see whether he gets a Kraid quick kill. Let's see if he goes for the 2 missiles, 3 supers method, or the 4 super method. He doesn't have missiles selected, so I expect we're going to see him... Nope, he did. So let's see. 2 missiles and 3 supers. Kraid goes down. No muss, no fuss, no stand-up. And Varia is just an E-Tank. Now that 4th E-Tank opens up quite a few things. Now they have speed, which means they wouldn't have to do the longest of the Hell runs, the Cathedral Hell run. But Hell runs are in logic for the season races. So, you know, you want some... and 4 E-Tanks, I believe, is the minimum for most of them other than the Ice Hell run. Which is actually only, I believe, 2. Get a doorway high five between our runners. Derp heading in and J-Ro heading out. And J-Ro gonna check the frog pocket. And the frog pocket holds another energy tank. So we are just energy tanked out. Alright, Derp also gets a crate kill, no problems. And J-Ro takes the elevator down to Norfair. Let's see, does J-Ro... He's going to check high jump first, and then probably do ice afterward. He finds supers at the high jump E-tank location. And the high jump is another E-tank. Our runner's getting very healthy very quickly here. And more supers. That puts J-Ro up at 30 supers, which is that key number for Ridley. And already having those high jump boots, I expect if J-Ro finds Varia, we will see him head straight down to Lower Norfair. Alright. J-Ro gonna try to do bounce ball strats. Oh, gets denied by the bounce ball. Alright, J-Ro gonna check the Ice Palace, and we'll find the Varia suit. I expect we will see J-Ro take the Speedway straight to Lower Norfair. And Derp will only be one check behind him, basically. As I expect we'll see Derp head up to Ice right here. Oh, J-Ro possibly gonna actually bet on Croc? Possibly just gonna take this way to get to Lower Norfair. We will have to see. I doubt we'll see him bet on Croc. Oh no! Is Derp not gonna check Ice? Oh no, he opens the door. I bet he's going to check Ice. He just wanted to grab a save in case Ice was an item he wasn't concerned about. No! Even with the Various suit, J-Ro is gonna place his bets on Crocomire. Always bet on Croc. Croc may or may not have the goods. Croc often rewards the faithful. Derp picking up that Various suit. I think we can all smell what the Croc is cooking. Himself in a vat of acid. J-Ro not going and checking the Croc E-Tank item just yet. A little surprising. Guess he'll check it on his way out. And looks like Derp also going to take the Croc Speedway. Do we have a gentleman's agreement between our runners? We might. It wouldn't be the first one we'd seen. Yep. Derp has those supers selected. And he will also place his bets on the 8-eyed monster. J-Ro gonna head over towards Indiana Jones, towards the grapple item. Okay, that's fair, Cheaty. I don't know that he has 8 eyes. All I know is that he has at least 4. I guess theoretically there could be none on the other side. And J-Ro finding the space jump at grapple. So that's it for major movement items for J-Ro. we'll see Derp have to fight Spooky Meyer. And J-Ro doing a little bit of farming. I expect now we will see J-Ro head straight to Lower Norfair. J-Ro picking up that E-Tank. Derp heading to grapple, gonna find the space jump there. And J-Ro not heading straight to Lower Norfair? I'm a little surprised. Croc had an E-Tank and space jump, Asher. And J-Ro gonna head up into Bubble Mountain. Not going straight towards Lower Norfair. I'm a little surprised. But, you know. Hey, J-Ro's better at this game than I am, so. Oh, and Derp bonks on the doorway. Alright, Derp is gonna head straight towards Lower Norfair. As J-Ro heads up towards the speed booster location. See, I mean, while obviously not knowing what's gonna end up where, I don't know how it's gonna turn out. I like Derp's routing better. Because depending on what he finds in Lower Norfair, he may not even decide to check Bubble Mountain at all. Whereas J-Ro will have already made those checks. Yeah, Space Jump allows you to, as long as you time your jumps properly, you can jump forever. Alright, and J-Ro gonna head down to Wave. Let's see, is Derp gonna check GT? Looks like he will. J-Ro picks up one more pack of power bombs, giving him the 15 that he'll need if he never finds the ice beam. Or they don't want if he doesn't find the ice beam. And Wave is Spazer, and J-Ro picks it up. J-Ro gonna have to do the menu of shame. Turn off the Spazer, turn on the plasma. Alright, Derp finds just an E-Tank at Screw Attack, but picks it up anyway. Derp able to do some nice farming there off of those rippers. Now I expect we will see J-Ro make his way down to Lower Norfair. Derp gets a nice fast pillars. And makes his way into the worst room in the game. So called because if you don't have certain movement items, this room is terrible. Derp has both high jump and that space jump, so not really going to be a problem for him. Alright, J-Ro begins the lava dive as Derp heads into the amphitheater. Take advantage of that space jump. And we'll see if he goes straight down or if he checks Fire Fleas first. Derp is going to head straight down. Take advantage of shooting through the red key hunters there. As I like to call that particular set, the Three Amigos. Derp is going to head into the wasteland as J-Ro hops off the elevator from Lower Norfair, or into Lower Norfair. Derp not gonna check power bombs of shame. Just gonna head straight toward Ridley. Tries for the double KO in the wasteland, but doesn't quite get it. J-Ro trying to get the green gate glitch going here, and gets it after, I don't know, 4 or 5 tries. And Derp not quite able to get the speed kill on the Kung Fu Pirates, but is able to finish them off anyway. Derp being very careful with those, I'm going to call them owls. I know they're not actually called owls, but I don't remember what their actual name is, so I'm going to call them owls. Being careful because, you know, they put a hurt on you. And Derp going to start farming for Ridley. And looks like Derp is not going to kill the gold pirates in the worst room in the game. Which is going to make it where he shouldn't need to farm nearly so much here before Ridley. They're probably trying to figure out where that other Zeb is. Kills the Ghidorah and is going to go back to farming. Zeb's not being super kind with their super missile drops. J-Ro gonna check fire fleas before heading down into the wasteland, and we'll find just an E-tank. Derp's still farming. Has 30 supers, but appears to want at least a couple more. As J-Ro makes his way past the 3 amigos, he's going to head down. And Derp is going to start the Ridley fight. So 30 supers to finish off the Space Pelican. Derp doing a fine job. Now has some pogo action going. Which when you're super killing Ridley, that's really what you want. You want as much pogoing as possible. Alright, I believe Ridley is dead. Derp's just trying to get picked up. And the Space Pelican explodes. J-Ro has finished off one Kung Fu Pirate, and there goes the other. And looks like he is going to shine spark through the Plowerhouse room. And Derp just finding a Kappa tank. So Lower Norfair kind of a bust. 2 E-tanks and a reserve. Of course, this means the fact that J-Ro checked all of Bubble Mountain is likely not going to end up hurting him, because I expect we will see Derp also check all of Bubble Mountain now. Had Gravity been in Lower Norfair, I don't think Derp would have checked it, or would have checked anything in Bubble Mountain. Derp farming up one of the Kung Fu Pirates. Looks like Derp is going to go for the speedball here through the wasteland, but got tripped up by the Disgigas. J-Ro taking on the Space Pelican. And Derp gets the speedball. And J-Ro, I believe, has a dead Ridley. Yep, there we go. And the Space Pelican is down on both sides. We appear to have lost audio from Derp. Nope, it's back. It's back. Derp grabs that E-Tank at Firefleas, and considering his current health, he's probably pretty happy to find that. Of course, would have rathered, the gravity suit, but... I know I didn't touch anything. I expect Cheaty is the one who touched something. Alright. So we've got Derp making his way out. J-Ro also making... Both of our runners really making their way out of Lower Norfair. Derp just a little bit ahead. But J-Ro has the benefit of already having checked everything at Bubble Mountain, which I expect we will now see Derp do. I'm not throwing you under the bus, Cheaty. I'm just saying I know I didn't touch anything, and I don't know who else is in here touching stuff, so I'm gonna blame you. Alright, so Derp. Starting off with Norfair Reserve, which I don't recall what it was, but I think it might have been an E-Tank. Oh, it was a reserve tank, even worse. J-Ro makes his way through the Three Musketeers. And considering their item loadout, J-Ro really pretty much has to just head towards wreck ship at this point. Doesn't have the ice and the grapple that he would want for Suitless Meridia. And we have a high five at the top of Bubble Mountain. I mean, J-Ro could, were he so inclined, head into Meridia and check Mama Turtle. With high jump and spring ball, you can get to Mama Turtle. And though I have no doubt that J-Ro is capable of doing so, I kind of doubt that he will. I expect we'll see him head just straight up the Red Tower. Mama Turtle could have progression. Because if Ice and Grapple are sitting in Wreck Ship, Mama Turtle could have Gravity. I have no problems believing that, Ashter. Cheating calls lots of people slow. Oh, I had forgotten. Neither of our runners checked X-Ray. So J-Ro gonna give that a look-see on his way up Red Tower. As Derp also picks up the spacer. J-Ro finds... And there's the Ice Beam. So Mama Turtle could have progression here. With High Jump, Ice Beam, and Spring Ball, Mama Turtle could have either Grapple or Gravity. We'll have to see whether J-Ro heads up or down. My apologies. And Derp is gonna make the Mama Turtle play. the madman. The utter madman. So we will see Derp do a series of spring ball jumps to make it up Main Street. I mean, if gravity is at Mama Turtle, which it 100% could be, this is a huge play for Derp. If it's anything other than gravity, it's less of a huge play for Derp. Alright, J-Ro is in the dead ship. He's got an elephant ghost to go kill before it wakes up. Alright, and Derp has made it to the top of Main Street. Got some nice boss music there on J-Ro's side. Derp going for the cosmic brain play, or what he hopes is the cosmic brain play of the Mama Turtle check. As J-Ro works on Fantoon. And charge at Mama Turtle. It's a nice find for Derp, but it's not what he was looking for. It'll mean he'll be able to microwave both Fantoon and Dragon, which is nice, but J-Ro has a pretty good lead at this point with that find, because that pretty much means gravity or grapple has to be in Wreck Ship somewhere. If gravity's not in Wreck Ship, grapple would have to be, and then gravity would be able to be behind Batwoon. Ice was at X-Ray. And there's gravity right there at the right side, supers. So I expect we will see J-Ro immediately leave the Wreck Ship. Alright, Derp is going to check X-Ray. We'll be able to go grab that Ice Beam. It looks like J-Ro is at least going to check Wreck Ship E-Tank. He may be looking for that Charge Beam. J-Ro is in go mode except for either Charge Beam or ammo. Yeah, I mean, he needs quite a few more super packs. And a good number of regular missile packs. I have to expect J-Ro is going to be on the charge path. Which is good news for Derp. Because I expect Derp to find gravity and Wreck Ship and peace right out. Let's see, is J-Ro gonna head up? J-Ro looks like he will be full clearing the Wreck Ship. Which is good news if you are pulling for Derp. That is gonna give Derp a lot of time to catch up. So Hataru, normally, in order to finish Turian without Charge Beam, You want 40 missiles and 60 supers is kind of your minimum. Most people want a little bit more to give themselves some leeway, but with 40-60 you can do it. If you've got charge, as Asher said, you don't need that many. 10-ish. Though, like I said earlier in the race, most rando runners will go for 30 supers regardless. I did not see whether J-Ro checked Wreck Ship Reserve or not. Yeah, without charge, you want 40 missiles, 60 supers. That's kind of your dead minimum, and most runners are going to want more. There was an E-Tank. Thank you, Fruit Bat. Alright, that means J-Ro is going to check this, find an E-Tank, and now we will see J-Ro head towards Meridia. Still in the lead over Derp, but J-Ro full clearing wreck ship has definitely gained Derp some time. And Derp able to microwave Fantoon, so able to one-round him very easily. Even I can one-round Fantoon like that. And we will see Derp go check right side supers, find that gravity suit, and I'm sure we will see him piece right out of the wreck ship. I'd have to agree with you on that one, Azure. J-Ro's movement is top-notch. Alright, Derp finds that gravity suit and is going to piece right out. As J-Ro is going to break the tube and enter Meridia. I'm sure we will see him check Mama Turtle first, where he will find that charge beam. Yep, and there he goes, headed towards Mama Turtle. Now, Chad is correct that J-Ro skipped that X-ray, so can't microwave, but I don't know that the microwave is enough of a difference against Dragon to bring Derp back into this one. Yeah, both runners are 100% in Yeet mode. But J-Ro is almost at bot wound, and Derp hasn't even made it back into Meridia yet. Yeah, J-Ro is pretty far ahead. I mean, you can't rule Derp out because things can always happen, but J-Ro has a pretty big lead right now. I mean, I expect we'll probably see J-Ro do a speed booster kill of Dragon. Chain damage is always technically a possibility. Oh, but grabbing that E-Tank, that's gonna... Fruit Bat Salad, all three of their matches, should it go to 3, will be happening one after another here. Just boom, boom, boom. Alright, J-Ro going for the full halfie. And he gets it. Nicely done by J-Ro. J-Ro heading into the Precious Room as Derp heads into Bot Wound. Looks like J-Ro is going to go for the speed booster kill. No big surprise. That's really, by a wide margin, his best way to kill it right now. Derp does not go for the halfie, but he's got that space jump, so space jumping across the Coliseum is almost as fast as the full halfie. Alright, J-Ro has another, and another, and has the blue suit off of Dragon. We have a high five in Dragon's arena, but J-Ro is finishing it as Derp is starting it. But that was a very nice kill by J-Ro. Derp gonna go for the microwave strat. So he did have a faster kill of Dragon, but J-Ro is still ahead. I mean, there are still some spots where things could happen. A failed baby skip could probably close the gap between them. If J-Ro gets it or J-Ro misses it and Derp gets it. Just some pretty suboptimal Metroid rooms. Well, Ashter, if J-Ro derps it, we got all kinds of weird problems. That's true, we do have stand-up, and J-Ro does not have that X-ray to save himself if he gets locked to the floor. Alright, J-Ro taking the elevator back to Criteria. Oh yeah, I've got to roll their seed for the next match. I should probably do that. Alright, Derp X-rays the Ponkfish a little bit. J-Ro grabbing a refill at the ship. I'm a little surprised. I thought he had enough supers to be able to make it through the Metroid rooms without having to stop, but maybe he didn't think so. Let's see whether Derp stops for a... well, Ashter, that is how I roll seeds. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright. J-Ro taking the elevator down. Derp only about a room and a half behind him. Alright. J-Ro hitting the bottom of it at 49.45. Let's see what the timer's at when Derp hits the bottom of the... At 50.09. So J-Ro about 24 seconds ahead of Derp. getting into Turian. Alright, J-Ro has made it through all of the Metroid rooms while Derp is in room 3. Gonna go for Baby Skip. Now he has high jump and spring ball. Will he go for Baby Skip or will he go for true swag Baby Skip? And J-Ro gets a nice Baby Skip. So at this point, it really is, well, it has been for a little while, but it's J-Ro's race to lose. The Baby Skip was kind of the last major point where Derp had a chance to catch up. Oh, and Derp gets caught by the baby after a long try at the Baby Skip. That hurts. Alright, J-Ro finishing off Mother Brain 1 as Derp leaves the baby room. So with that full beam combo that J-Ro's got, it's 20 shots. We have a catch up out on J-Ro's side. Oh, Derp gets trolled a little bit on his Zev skip, but gets it on the second try. And J-Ro getting trained. Unfortunately, due to Derp's ammo having to be a little more careful on Mother Brain 1. J-Ro set up for the stand-up glitch and gets it, or gets the first half of it. Derp gets hit by a catch-up, but is unconcerned with his current health. Gets dropped below stand-up glitch health, but has some reserves to take care of that. J-Ro having a nice stand-up glitch there. Spoiler alert, everybody, the baby Metroid about to die. Oh no, not the baby. Mother Brain done killed the baby. Mother Brain kills the baby, and then Samus gets super ultra mad and gets the hyper beam. Alright, and we have an emergency in Franker Z. No, wait, wrong Metroid game. Is this Smooth Criminal? I think J-Ro has a 16-bit version of Smooth Criminal as the escape music. I was not expecting that one. Alright, they're doing the stand-up glitch as J-Ro makes his way through the Leodoc's room. Alright, Derp is done with Mother Brain 3, just waiting on the head to finish. J-Ro making his way up the parlor. Will he save the animals? Not a chance. And J-Ro has done with an official time of 55 minutes and 53 seconds. As soon as Derp finishes up, we will kill the stream and get ready for the next match that'll be happening immediately thereafter. So we will not be having any interviews now because they're going to do all of their races right here in a row, and we'll save interviews until the end. Looks like Derp is going to go for an animal save. Will he actually save them, or will he just taunt them? No. Derp going to be good guy Derp and actually save the animals. Making the technically incorrect, but morally correct decision. Right. And we have a done from Derp with an official time of 57:25. So GG to Derp. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and finish this out, but please stay tuned. Coming up immediately after this, we have Race 2 between J-Ro and TGDerp here in the Super Metroid Item Randomizer League playoffs. So we'll be killing the stream and bringing it back up, and it'll be great, guys. So take it easy, and we'll be right back.